We're going to look at demand and supply of Jeremy Lin bobbleheads. One thing I am going to change here is I'm going to say the cost of ceramic actually decreases here, because on the first example number 5, I believe, I already had a similar situation. So I want to have a kind of a unique 4 different graphs here to show you. So I'm making that change right here. So demand and supply of Jeremy Lin bobbleheads. For those that don't know what a bobblehead is, here's actually a bobblehead. It's a Jeremy Lin bobblehead. This was a bobblehead that came shortly after the Linsanity period. He no longer plays for the New York Knicks anymore. He's moved on. But this is a bobblehead that commemorates in his time when he was playing in New York. So if the cost of ceramic decreases, and ceramic is used to actually make the bobblehead, then the supply is actually going to increase. Similarly, if Jeremy Lin wins the MVP of the league, of the NBA, then the demand for this bobblehead is also going to increase. So let's see what happens to the supply and demand for this Jeremy Lin bobblehead if these 2 factors actually happen. So you have a demand for Jeremy Lin bobbleheads, and you also have a supply for Jeremy Lin bobbleheads. And you label the equilibrium as E1, which is Q1 and P1 here. So Jeremy Lin wins the MVP. So this has to do with preferences. People prefer collecting bobbleheads of people that do well. So demand's going to increase. People are going to go on eBay and purchase more Jeremy Lin bobbleheads. And let's say the cost of ceramic actually decreases. Again, that's going to be a supply issue, and that's good for the supplier. Supply actually will increase because the cost of an input goes down. So supply increases here. So that's E2. And this is Q2. So again, this is the only other situation that we have not yet covered in the examples here. What we know based on this graph here, one of this is going to be a question mark, and one is going to be a for sure either increase or decrease here. So here Q1 goes to Q2. So that's for sure. So the quantity for sure is increased. So even without looking to see what happens in the graph, although absolutely it's consistent with the graph, we don't know what happened to the price. We're unsure. So we put a question mark and a sad face. So again, if the demand shift to the right was greater than the supply shift to the right, then the price of the bobblehead will go up. However, if the supply shift to the right was greater than the demand shift to the right, then the price would go down. But because we don't have the information, it's indeterminate or unsure. Thank you for watching Educator.com, and I hope you stay tuned for more of economics with me. Have a great day.